Hey, señorita, would you like a cocktail?
Ben, is that you?
No, my name is Pedro.
Ben, what are you doing behind the food shack? I've been looking for you all day.
This is not a food shack, this is my love potion shack. You want a pina colada, a sexy on the beach, banana split? No?
Why are you putting on an Austrian accent? We're in Spain.
Maybe you want a strawberry daiquiri? No? Hola and welcome back to the channel, guys. If you enjoyed that intro, then please drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel as always. And if your name is Pedro, please subscribe to the channel. If your name begins with P, please subscribe to the channel. If your name begins with any letter in the alphabet, subscribe to the channel. I'm still currently in Lanzarote, the land of the sun. It is currently early o'clock, which is why I probably look like a naked mole rat at the moment. Just getting some steps in, the morning coffee, getting the caffeine in, feeling good under the UVs. In today's video, I'm going to be intuitively eating. Now, intuitively eating is pretty much just listening to your body and when it tells you you're hungry and when you're full. It's said to be the diet where you claim back your life, where you forget about boundaries, restrictions, calorie count and that kind of thing. And we just go, obviously, intuitive. Now, because I'm a faster, I don't do anything fast in life, but I do intermittent fast. I'm sure we're probably not going to be hungry until around 12 or 1 o'clock, just naturally because I've been fasting for about 3 years. I probably won't be hungry until later, so first we're going to mash out a posterior chain workout. Now, posterior chain workouts are not something that I do very often, but we're going to do it today. So we're going to be hitting some hammies, we're going to be slow roasting the back. My thoughts on intuitive eating straight off the back is that it's something that I've suggested to people before who maybe struggle with binge eating, with overeating, because what we're essentially doing when we are intuitively eating is we're taking away with the restrictions, we're taking away the numbers. So if you find yourself constantly binge eating and overeating calories, sometimes just kind of taking a step back, going back to maybe like 3 normal meals per day and not calorie counting allows you then to not slip up, because what a lot of people tend to do when they're binge eating is that they will go over their calories and they'll go into like fuck it mode and kind of just completely obliterate the whole completely obliterate the whole day just because they've ate over the calories. There's a really interesting quote that when it comes to binge eating, if you were to be driving down your car, that was me driving by the way, down the motorway and you got a puncture on one tyre, you wouldn't then get out, take out a fucking Swiss Army knife and stab the other 3 tyres, would you? The same with binge eating. Just because you fuck up, not mean that you need to completely fuck up the whole rest of your day. I think intuitive eating can be helpful to sometimes people who are maybe binge eating, overeating, or kind of struggling with their relationship with food. So we'll see how today gets on. First, time to fuck up the posterior chain. Massive. Yeah,
you do actually.
All the glutes. Don't you do posterior chain, but actually felt quite good. We're now just going to grab some more caffeine, and then we've got a marketing meeting. Obviously these shades, I had them first.
I had them first.
Go ahead into the car. This is actually a normal size train. I've just got a real big pump on after the session. Why are you wrecking my video? You cut that bit out. I've been waiting for you to fairy tale my way. And we are back, another can of caffeine in hand. I think this is my second one today.
Right side of the road.
Oh god, we're on the wrong side of the road. I went to Lanzarote for a week across the car. On my second can of Monster, I think I've had 1 or 2 coffees this morning, so about 600 milligrams of caffeine in, which is pretty standard for me because at home I'm usually coffee and a pre-workout in, so it's kind of similar. But I am absolute caffeine, crack female on holiday. We are now just going to kick back, going to go to a most anabolic bread shop you've ever seen in your entire life. If I'm not diabetic by the end of it, we have not done a good job. So it's now 12:10. We're going for our first meal. Now I usually fast for a little bit later than this, but I do this intuitive eating thing. So I'm getting a light bite. We're having a tuna sandwich. I feel like a tuna sandwich is a bit of a poor man's meal. If you heat anything up, I feel like I just changed the game. It's got cheese on as well. They've also added a little surprise in there, a bit of egg. I don't know how well tuna and egg goes together though.
That's what tuna salad is. Tuna, egg, usually anchovies.
I just feel like it's like dipping a breadstick in dog shit though. It just doesn't go. Now the thing with intuitive eating is as well, before we eat the meal, we're supposed to, what are they supposed to do? We're supposed to make peace with the meal. Thank God! Just ferment the air with tuna and bread. Cheers guys. I feel like the bread definitely compensates for the tuna. It's like, it's not even a tuna butty, it's basically just mayonnaise on bread. But I can live with that. And that lasts like a whole 4 or 5 minutes. Probably give that sandwich 7 out of 10. Wasn't breaking any records. I feel like they overcompensated with the tomato. But we didn't want something that's too heavy. It kind of satisfied me a little bit. Like I said, with intuitive eating, we're trying to eat to the point where we're full. But on that note, me and Cal are off to buggy racing today, so I didn't want anything too heavy. Sure, you can probably imagine how today's gonna go based on my driver on the way here. So, we'll see you at the track. What's going on guys? So it's now 3:15. I'm having a quick little snack. See, I don't tend to eat that much in the day anyway, so due to me usually fasting, I don't have massive meals, especially when I'm on holiday. I prefer to have like little quick snacks, a sandwich, and have a main meal a little bit later on. So again, I'm kind of going with my intuitive eating just because I'm having what I feel like, small portions. But we have got all these Alpro coffee things, like these are fucking sick. And you know I love coffee, whether it's hot, cold, or filled with caramel. I'm having it, and these ones actually aren't too bad. I think they're about 80 calories. We've also got donut. I actually picked this up when we were in the bread shop before. I was just kind of feeling a donut today, and I guess today what the belly wants, the body gets. This one, I believe, is called, oh, look at that. This one I believe is called a Boston cream. I mean, anything with those curves and a glaze like that just deserves to be filled with cream in my eyes. But so you gotta go a chocolate filling instead. Chocolate's really thick, and you got this thick layer of wheat fluffy goodness. That just tastes so good in my mouth right now. Now, the goal is with this one is to not inhale it as fast as you would a stripe on a Saturday night, because you're supposed to kind of like get in touch with your eating, eat stuff slowly. Oh, COVID. Not just like wolf it down, kind of slowly pace yourself. So if you eat a little bit slower, you would generally won't be craving food as much afterwards. Hit satiety better, leptin, ghrelin, all that kind of good stuff. It always tastes great. Quick light snack, and then I guess I still feel after this. A little like my sex life, but a short and sweet. It was just what the doctor ordered after having that buggy race. So I was actually really, really sick. You just kind of got like a mouthful of dust the whole way around. You're spitting feathers, but apart from that, it was well worth it. Fucking flies again. Now, like I said, usually like when I'm on holiday and stuff, I like to book a meal for later on. So tonight we have booked an Asian meal, my favorite type of cuisine. Now, Asian style food is kind of like my kryptonite because I'm just an absolute addict for sushi. And once you open up those fishy floodgates, there's just no stopping you. Especially like with intuitive eating today, why should we? So I'm gonna find as many ways to jump in the pool as I can, and I'll catch you later. The sun has gone down, time has elapsed, and we're now at our Asian cuisine.
Like some drink.
Beer. Beer have you got, mate?
Samgyeon on drop.
What bottles have you got?
We got Chinese beer, like Onida, Budweiser, Heineken, Tropical, Agner, and Coca-Cola.
What would you recommend?
In the bottle.
Bottle, yeah.
Can I get your house rosé?
Glass rosé.
What are we going for starters, guys? Going for sushi. We've been having this discussion in the car about sushi. It's one of those things that, especially through childhood, probably isn't the most appetizing. It's a little bit like when you see something and your mum's got a glass of Baileys out. You try a glass of Baileys and you're like, Mum, why are you drinking piss flavoured chocolate milk? I'd say it's the same kind of thing. We're gonna go for the sushi rolls first, see what happens, see the appetite goes. Intuitive eating.
Cheers, team.
Cheers, guys. The situation is, drinks are absolutely terrible. My drink tastes like someone's opened it, put it in the fridge, turn the fridge off, gone on holiday for 2 weeks, come back, left it for another week, and you decide to drink it. Cal's got a Diet Coke, which tastes flat as the Queen's tits. We've got an iceberg the size of the Titanic in there. We're just hoping the food doesn't taste as bad as the drink started out, so. That fucking crisp. They're slowly salvaging themselves with the starters. That's like a little mini Sayers. I can fuck with that. So far, not the best start for the Asian cuisine. Cal's now been food poisoning. The chicken was pretty pink to say the least, still cooking. We're just on the prawn toast. And look at these sushi rolls. Looks like a fucking glow stick. I don't know what's going on to be honest today, but our waiter obviously can't count. We asked for 12 sushi rolls and we got 8. All the prawn crackers saying? Not the best.
Dip it, dunk it, go.
Oh god.
Good, yeah.
No.
I feel like when you're intuitively eating though, sushi is one of those meals where you could go on and on and on and not stop because it doesn't really fill you up. Quite happy you didn't go with the chicken choice now though because Lucy and Kyle are going to be shitting out the eye of a needle. Travelling home all tomorrow.
Look at this.
Chef took a shit on the table there.
This looks pretty epic. Yum.
We've now got the mains and it looks absolutely epic. We've also got an extra rice because Cal, literally if he has egg within anything, he will shit himself. That's it. What happens if you eat eggs?
I shit out of myself, basically.
The starter kind of touched a spot intuitively eating. I feel like I'm just going to eat until the point where I feel slightly full. I don't want to go to the point where I feel sick because that's not the point of intuitively eating. However, there's a lot of food. I've got a double rice. I've got chicken with cashew. I'm going to see what happens. Meal done. Intuitively eating did not go to plan. I feel like I've ate so much, I've literally got intestines coupled with human excrement coming up to about here. Fun fact about me, I actually went for an operation to get my appendix taken out. Not because I needed my appendix taken out, it's because they didn't do an x-ray on me and I had shit piled up on my body for 2 weeks, which basically come up to here. It's a fun fact I thought I'd let you know about. If ever you've got a stomachache, appendicitis, good to be full of shit. Yeah, I'm uncomfortably full. Don't try intuitively eating if you're going out for a meal because like whatever is in front of you generally in a meal you're gonna finish. Like a poo on my penis, I'm so full. We're gonna head back to the car. If we may walk past a supermarket called the Spar on the way, they may or may not sell some dairy-based products and we may or may not pick up some of those dairy-based products. I guess we'll see what happens when we get back home.
Can't do it. I know. I love you too. It just wouldn't be intuitive of me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, this is kind of awkward. We're now back from Lanzarote. I completely passed out after having that last bit of ice cream. Didn't get to finish the video. I'm actually in the middle of editing this video right now. Now my take on intuitive eating is that for some people I feel like it can open up a floodgate. Especially like with people like me. I've had issues with like my eating and bad relationship with food in the past. So having some kind of control or some kind of parameters around eating really just helps me to stay on track. I prefer having a bit of guidance, whether that just be a calorie intake or a macro intake. It doesn't have to be a specific diet plan. Because for me, you kind of just like eat intuitively and you eat what you want. For a lot of people, if you've got a goal to lose weight or you want to maintain a certain physique, unless you are in a pretty good routine with food or you have been dieting for some period of time, you pretty much know what you're having anyway, then I wouldn't massively recommend it. As I said at the start, it can be good for some people who are looking to come away from bad eating habits and just start to hit some kind of normal eating routine. That's my 2 pence piece on it. Hope that you enjoyed the video, guys. Of course, if you did, please drop a like and a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, then please subscribe. It would do me a massive favor. If you're feeling the love, then please hit the notification button so you know when my next video is coming. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.
Done finna jump for this shit.